Hey guys, so this video is going to be a little bit different than the videos that I normally post on my channel. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about the struggle of me being a virgin, and I feel like it's going to be like the struggle of me being a virgin in 2014 because I feel like people didn't go through this like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and maybe they did. Maybe I wasn't at the age where this was going on in my life, so I'm kind of oblivious to 10, 15 years ago, but yeah. And I think my parents are subscribed to my YouTube channel, so mom, dad, if you're watching this video, you might want to exit out because, yeah, I don't know, or you might be proud of the, who knows, whatever. So basically, like a little background on me, myself, I am 22 and I've never been in a relationship. I've never like talked to anyone, like, you know, like when people like are talking, which it's basically like dating, but not really. I've never done that before. I've never kissed anyone before. I've never been on a date. I've never even held hands with a guy before. I'm a little weird, and I blame that on the fact that I used to be really overweight, and I'll post a link to that video of me talking about that in the description just in case you don't believe it. But I was 100 pounds heavier than I was now for like most of my high school and half of my college career, so I feel like that's the reason that I give to people. Whatever, it's not probably the reason why, but it's what I blame. Yeah, there's just like a little background on myself, and not saying that being a virgin is a bad thing, because it's totally not, but there's struggles that you go through that everyone else who's not, or who's not, they don't have to go through it. Because I mean, being a virgin is a great thing. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about if a guy is using you for sex. You don't have to worry about a 90-day rule, whatever people talk about that is. You don't have to worry about, should I go get tested? You don't have to worry about anything pertaining to sex because you're still a virgin. So I've been getting out recently, like this year more, so I mean when I go out, like there's obviously more dudes around, and they'll be like, hey, you're really cool to talk to, can I have your number? And I'll like, they'll give me their number, and I'm just like, hey, yeah, I love meeting new people, I love talking to people, I love, like, you know, like I just love people in general. So yeah, we'll text, whatever, and then being a virgin is not something that I mention. And so once they do find out that I am a virgin, it's like they cut off communications. Like, it's like, well, I'm not gonna get any from her, so moving on. And I'm just like, what? Like, I don't know. So it's weird because like we can't even be friends. Like, that's not even what they want. They just want somebody that they can have sex with and bounce, or have sex with consistently. I had a dude tell me that he wanted somebody that he could have sex with consistently, so basically like a friends with benefits thing. I don't even know. And so I was just kind of puzzled by that whole thing. So for me, just the ultimate struggle is that men, they just don't want to date you. And like, how am I supposed to have progress in my love life, so to speak, if guys don't even want to date me because I'm not going to have sex with them? People look at me like I'm a unicorn, like they've never seen me before, like, oh, it's such a good thing. But for a guy, they're like, oh yeah, it's such a good thing, that's amazing. But then when they see that they can't be that guy to, you know, have sex with me, like guys, I feel like they're like, oh yeah, it's a total good thing, because in their mind they're like, oh yeah, I can get her, you know. And then once they realize that I'm not gonna have sex with them, they're like, boop. Yeah, so they can tell me it's a good thing all day long, but when it comes down to it, they still stop talking to me because they're just like, yeah, no, I'm not getting it. Like I said, this guy would text me like, hello beautiful, you're so cool, you're so amazing, you're so awesome. And then once he realized that it wasn't going down, then he's just stopped talking to me. And that's all guys that I've ever texted to. And now I'm at the point where I'll tell them like, hey, this is what's not gonna happen, and I don't want you to feel like you wasted your time. Then people are like, maybe you should get like a nice church boy. And I'm just like, I have friends that go to church and they're just not virgins, and they're doing the same thing that the other guys that aren't going to church are doing. So it's really like a crapshoot. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that there are guys out there who are respectful of what I have to offer, but I'm not finding them. I feel like you can't find that in LA. We're at a weird stage in our generation. It's not like how it used to be. People always ask me, are you saving yourself till marriage? Saying, I don't know, but I'm not gonna have sex with a guy within, this may sound crazy to people, there's no like timetable on like me and like having sex. Actually, there's a timetable that I have in my head, like me like being in a relationship with someone. Like, I have to be in a relationship, period, bottom line, before I have sex with someone. And times have changed, so parents, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry. I'm not necessarily waiting until marriage. I would like to, but it kind of seems impossible with like the times that we're in now. Like, guys really aren't gonna, they don't even want to date you if you don't have sex with them before they take you on a date, or like after like the first few dates, let alone be in a relationship for months and years. How am I supposed to like make progress with my love life, so to speak, if I can't even get a guy to take me on a date? You know, because I don't want to have sex with him. It's weird, and it's not that I don't want to, like, it's that I don't want to, because like I don't know you. Like, people really, guys and women too, I feel like the guys that I've come across have expected me to have sex, and they haven't even taken me out on a date. Like I said, I've never been on a date, but you want to hang out and have sex? Like, you're not even gonna try to ask me out on a date and then try to have sex? Or you're gonna try to have sex with me just like, you know, while we're hanging out and texting, like, hey, so what do you think? Like, you know, and I've had white men tell me like, hey, I've never been with a black girl before, so you want to use me for your fantasy? No, I don't think so. No, this is just like me rambling about the struggle of being a virgin, because like I said, guys don't want to date you, and what am I supposed to do? Just never ever date or be in a relationship? If you guys know, man, like, I don't know, I feel like there's guys out there, but where are they at? I don't see them. Guys are like, I'm not paying for a date if you're not gonna have sex with me. Like, how shallow is that? Like, what? And like I said, I know there's men out there who are willing to you know, take you out on dates and be in a relationship without having sex, but I don't see them. In LA, I feel like those guys are non-existent. So this is just a video of me rambling. I think this video is going to be over, because what else do I have to talk about? That's the ultimate struggle for me, though, is just guys don't want to date you. And then like when your friends talk about sex, it's a whole nother story. You know, I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay, you know, and then half of my friends are like, girl, stay a virgin forever because it's not worth it. And the other half of my friends are like, you need to get, I don't want to say that word. The other half of my friends are just like, you need to have sex now, because yeah, you do. Whatever. Being a virgin is the total good thing. Like, it's a super, super, super good thing. I would not trade it for anything. But there are some struggles that you do go through. Being curious about sex. I am very curious about sex. Who's not? If you haven't had sex and you're a virgin, like, I feel like you are curious. Like, a virgin who says she's not curious, she's lying. Of course you are. Curiosity killed the cat, which is my ironic pun for the day. Curiosity killed the cat. There we go. Bingo. I am curious, but I'm not that curious to be like, oh, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, what is my life? I haven't even been kissed. What? And don't comment stupid things on this video. This is just me talking. My camera battery light is flashing, low battery, so I guess it's telling me that I need to shut up and live my life. I am living my life though, but there's just, I need to talk about this. Men friends that can handle not having sex. It's weird. It's really weird. It's like a ramble video. I will do a video, a serious video on being a virgin. I'm not bashing men at all. Just the men that I've come across have been kind of suckish. But that's okay. God has a plan. Maybe I should just be a nun. I'm not even Catholic though, so I'm rambling. I don't know where I was going with this. That's me. So it's weird.